This shit tastes quantum.
Ooh, that's a hot mug, guy.
Hey guys, this is my review for Avengers Endgame. Yes, the movie that pretty much we've been building up to ever since we ever started Iron Man. And I mean that literally. While I'm obviously not going to spoil anything for you guys, I am going to try and describe the film as best as I can without revealing anything, which admittedly will be a little bit of a challenge, but more so just talking about the characters, their development, and then how the story unfolds. Endgame is a two-parter in the sense that it's bringing this story, this line of stories of the last 10 years to a conclusion, while at the same time paying homage to everything that paved the way leading up to this moment. And I mean that literally. They pay homage to moments throughout the entire series, all of the films in fact, even Incredible Hulk, even Iron Man 2, even Thor 2. Because admittedly, how they go about the events that unfold after the snap admittedly would have been a lot of head scratching in terms of the writer's room. Like, the two writers for this film, I give them credit for putting so much into this story, so much into this film, not just in terms of action, but also in terms of development for the characters. Everyone obviously is really depressed after the snap. There's this hopelessness, there's this loss. Tony Stark is the lowest you've ever seen him. Thor's the lowest you've ever seen him. We see these characters at their literal worst, and we see that for quite some time before things start kind of ramping up towards, you know, the finale. And I actually liked that they stayed in this realm of depression. They really made the snap have weight. They made that matter. We had the characters go through this tribulation. They kind of talked about the idea of what had happened to the world since the snap had happened. And then middle of the movie gets started, then it gets really fun. I'll admit, as impactful as the opening is, it's not very fun. There's not a lot of jokes to be made. There's some cool moments here and there that might give you a chuckle, but I did notice that the theater was kind of very dead quiet through a lot of the first quarter of the film. Then once things start to get going, once the action starts playing through and all the pieces start coming together, it's actually funny because, like I said, the homages and the callbacks to things from the past, and then as they're progressing towards the climactic conclusion, things then change again. It's like a three-flow movie. The first is just deep, dark, going to Hot Topic. Middle is, all right, maybe let's beef it up, let's go to McDonald's and like feel bad about ourselves. And then the third one's just straight up cocaine, Doritos, and Mountain Dew. I couldn't believe how much shit was getting real in this movie, because every time I thought shit was getting real, shit would get real. The film has such a climactic conclusion. I could feel my heart pumping in my chest. I was so enthused that or its onset diabetes. Almost all the characters of the main original cast have a conclusion to their arc. Almost every character has moments throughout the film that is spread out. It's evenly divided, just like Infinity War was, and it doesn't hold your hand either, just like Infinity War. But in terms of a rewatchable movie, I would say it is once the second quarter starts. So almost halfway through the movie. The first half, like I said, while is impactful, I wouldn't care to watch that. I'm going to go see it again, and I know that if I did forget to take a piss, I'll just take a piss again in the first quarter of the movie, because that's the point where I feel that you could just walk out of the theater for that point. It does have obviously much more impact on the story and the characters than Infinity War was, but I feel Infinity War was a great movie. Like, it is the best movie I feel in the entire Marvel series. This is a great homage to the Marvel movies. It just had so high of an expectation, and admittedly it almost matches it in terms of finales to stories like this. How often can you say that expectations are met and even exceeded? To my point, the story did take changes that I was appreciative of, because there was a few moments that I thought that were about to happen, but they didn't. There was a few things that did surprise me. There was a few things that people have been kind of thinking about for a long time, and they did make those true. So while I'm saying Avengers Endgame is not better than Infinity War, some people may disagree with me. I totally understand that. Some people will be like, this is the end of it all, and it's true. I'm just saying, if I were to choose which movie to watch over again, I would watch Infinity War over Endgame. Endgame would be second, because this is pretty much the grand opus. This is it. This is the end of Marvel, for me at least. I know people are excited for Spider-Man. I know people are excited for whatever else they do, but I don't care. I may watch them on DVD, but I don't care anymore because this is what they've all been building to. They will never top this. They will never have an event as big as this because they'd have to kill the universe again. It'd just be completely anticlimactic. It's why I don't give a crap about Dark Phoenix, amongst other reasons. But in the end, Endgame is a great conclusion to this series. It's a great conclusion to some of the characters, and it starts laying the groundwork for what is to come. And I did enjoy it, and it doesn't feel like a Justice League movie, so you always got to be happy for that. I will give Endgame a 7 out of 7. I did enjoy this movie. I will watch it again. I do feel this is a good end of the book for the Avengers movies, for me at least. They won't ever beat this, but I guess we'll see. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this review. If you did, leave a like, and if you're interested in more, subscribe. I'll maybe do a spoiler review because there are a few moments that I really wanted to talk about in this review, but I couldn't, obviously. So anyways, that's all for me. I'll see you guys next time.
Thanks for watching the video. It's been a while, but I'm happy to say the Click is finally getting back together in an all-new movie, thanks to a successful Kickstarter campaign. But we are still asking for your support.
You know, Nitz, you can't get more money unless you offer questionable favors. Yeah, guy. Unless, of course, those favors involve the ladies, guy.
By support, I mean getting the word out, guys.
Oh, well, couldn't you find a better means than this guy? All he seems to talk about is supernatural, or hold a coffee mug real awkward. Why didn't you ask a Kardashian or something? Yeah, guy. Get in with the ladies, guy.
Hey, he's trying to help out.
Like you've been trying with Kimmy Burton? I've seen Jabba the Hutt finish a marathon faster. Yeah, guy. You're a massive slug thing, guy.
To see any and all updates about the upcoming Undergrads movie, be sure to check out and like the Bring Back Undergrads Facebook page. And with any luck, we'll see you guys soon.